Live from Citizens Bank Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Robertson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes. Mr. Freddie. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Nolan Arenado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Williams is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Two out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Robertson's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 1-0 Colorado. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. These Rockies guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move to inning number. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, number 11 for him on the season, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting it, the catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackmon. He's there and records the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
This year against right-handed pitching, Real Muto is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Lines softly toward the hole. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies nothing.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here it comes, 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Settling in now, Raimel Tapia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Tapia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 197 in his career, as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Story is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that certainly got him looking, and that'll do it, the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking throw right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, David Robertson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Robertson. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
In now, Gene Segura. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit to right. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He's throwing everything away right here.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at bat.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Standing in, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it remains a 4-3 game. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 down now.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Nick Williams.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams, as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 3. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box now, John Gray. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
The count now at 2-1. It's a base hit into center field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Digging in and looking for more, Raimel Tapia. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Hampson is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate. And it's now 6-3. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 6-3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Herrera.
Right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Andrew McCutcheon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. McCutcheon, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The right fielder, number 3.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So 1 out here with runners at first and third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 6 and the Phillies 5. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Daniel Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And we take a look there at the Rockies leaders in that category as he currently sits 3rd on the team. First offering on its way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Martin Maldonado. 1-0 the count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tapia racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Attention, please. Now
here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here in a tie game, but boy, this was not the kind of performance I think he wanted to have here tonight. Into the box, Maikel Franco popped him up. Murphy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. High and deep to right center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Shot toward right center. Blackman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hampson ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top 8-6. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mark Reynolds is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Jared Eichhoff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That batting average for him at .355. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Reynolds, a Kentucky-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Garrett Hampson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Heading out toward shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's only 1 for 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first
right
down.
Fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 11 for him on the season, as they jump ahead by 3.
Number 17,
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set and the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Tapia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Hoskins ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 9-6. Ready once again, Trevor Story. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Ready now, David Dahl, career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 2 for 3. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a curveball taken for strike 2. Another 0-2 home, and a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and
striding in, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up.
Mike Dunn. Now playing lefty and batting.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 13, Sean Rodriguez.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackmon on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save. And
they're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Wade Davis enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Davis.
Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right. Blackmon looking up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground out to short. Story plays it in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Nick Pivetta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Colorado.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Rockies down to their final out now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Maldonado is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Phils put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one. Victor Arano gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy.